Financial advice sponsored by Endeavor Private Wealth. Well, Chris McGee, Managing Partner, Endeavor Private Wealth, is joining us for our weekly segment on investing. Chris, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, okay, Chris. So in this election year, we hear a lot about kind of different political ideologies, conservative, liberal, progressive, and independent. Those are ones that come to mind. So I'm wondering, do these labels kind of carry over into the world of investing now?
That's an interesting question, Dane. Let's start by considering the characteristics associated with conservatism or being a conservative investor. Everyone's heard Aesop's fable, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And for almost 3,000 years, that has described some investors' tendency to prefer the status quo over changes. It's a common human emotion to feel comfortable with the way things are, to like what we own, and to feel less comfortable making changes.
So I guess is it like, because we can't be sure the two birds are really in the bush, or that, I guess, will they be worth more than what we already own?
Exactly. Conservative investors tend to prefer certainty over uncertainty. They may have strong aversion to incurring losses, therefore doing nothing may prevent them from realizing a loss and experiencing the feeling of regret for making poor decisions. Conservative investors really don't like taking risk, and while they're still taking risk by holding on to what they own, research has shown that they feel even worse if bad outcomes are a result of decisions to do something differently instead of doing nothing.
So what type of investment strategy do conservatives, investors generally employ then?
Yeah, so conservative investors tend to prioritize preservation of capital over capital appreciation. They may feel investments such as money market funds, certificates of deposit, or high quality bonds that pay interest, or stocks that pay dividends over investments that are trying to generate capital gains.
And is there anything wrong with that approach?
There's nothing wrong with the conservative investment approach per se, if it aligns with the investor's financial needs, goals, objectives, and time horizons. However, investors may find it helpful to consult with a trusted financial professional who can help them to address those issues, in addition to considering the opportunity costs of their actions or inactions by comparing and weighing the expected returns of their investment choices, factoring in the effects that inflation may have on the future purchasing power of their cash or other conservative investments they may feel more comfortable holding at the present time, and evaluating the possibility of loss due to company-specific risk or risk caused by external forces.
Okay, so Chris, we're just about out of time. When we're together next, can we discuss kind of more of investment ideologies?
I think that's a great idea, Dane. Looking forward to it.
Wonderful. All right, Chris, hey, thank you for your time, and we always appreciate it joining us on the show. Of course, everybody, if you want to learn more about Endeavor Private Wealth, visit endeavorpw.com.